driving everything down. Dixie is up, so that's a negative. Oil is down, that's a positive. They're selling stuff. And we told you there's always a day on expiration week that you're down 50. Happened yesterday here, happening today, day before yesterday. And how far do we go? Let's see. So, but very straightforward today. Very, very simple to see one thing. And that's what you got to watch. You got to watch applied materials. Hold on. There's my go. You got to watch applied materials, AMAT. This thing was at 111 plus. Their earnings came out. They guided well. Remember, ASML was down 30. It went positive. Lam Research was down 20. It went positive. AMAT was up. But keep an eye on it because it's very interesting. Because if it rips up, then the whole market can come back. So, something I said to myself today, very, very interesting stuff. Why doesn't Bitcoin just drop 2,000 every day for the next 10 days and go to shit and let the market go down 40. And then after that, Bitcoin can't go down anymore. I mean, who the hell is buying this shit anyway right now? It doesn't do anything. It doesn't go up. It just sits there. And it just drives some people into stuff. But here's the thing. Now, the good side of the Bitcoin thing is there are a tremendous amount of millionaires being minted up, nonstop, right? In all these coins. Something goes up, somebody catches it, right? So interesting. But today is AMAT. If AMAT gets over 111, probably goes to 112.70, and it takes all the text off, that would be a positive. Outside of that, you just kind of want to chill, didn't do too much, just sitting there. You got to trade stuff. ENPH, you get in, you get out. For solar, you get in, get out, roll. We didn't even roll yet, so we're good. Just sitting there, okay? MicroStrategy, MSTR, back to 540, 240. Very possible if it completely collapses it. If Bitcoin goes through 118 on the weekend, look out. Look out. How far does it go down? Lam Research. If AMAT goes positive, Lam Research will go to 505 at least. So if it opens at about 293, 493, very interested in the 500s at under $1. Under $1 becomes very interesting. John Deere lower. It's just like CAT. These things are doing exactly what the other things do. CAT went down. John Deere's going down. Okay. Same stuff. How about Moderna? We nailed Moderna yesterday. In and out. That's the trading you got to do. Okay. If you like solars, add a week to all these. Add a week. Solars are fine. Nobody's guided up yet. Just wait and see. Tesla is the other one. Very interesting into the split. So last time it ran into the split massive. Huge. And then it went down. So this time, because it's not running into the split, does it not go up into the split and run afterward? Maybe. Interesting, right? Interesting concept. So just keep an eye on that. What else is happening? That's about it. So watch tech. Today, very simple day, a little bit different. Not a lot of happening except for this Bitcoin taking down. It's expiration week. Write this down. Every single expiration week. One of the 5 days, we go down 50 handles. Now, it doesn't mean you don't go up 50 handles and go down 50, but it goes down 50 at some point. It just does. Okay? And you're just sitting here in almost no man's land. Under 4,200 starts a possible wave lower. Under 4,100, we really, really can't. Okay? Just got to know that. BBBY down at $10. We got in, we got out. You had $2.50. If you took it, we got out just a little bit positive, but got out. It's going to go to shit. But what BDBY is now telling you, these memes are in trouble. They're in trouble. Because now you have even, I really don't understand why GME is down massive. It should be down 30, 20. Because he tried to manipulate it, but he did. He made $60 million. So think about what these guys could do. If Tepper wanted to go, if let's say Warren Buffett called up Elon and said, let's create a deal. I'm going to go buy Tesla. And he gives Tesla a bunch of shares. He could take Tesla up 50%. I think Warren Buffett buying Tesla would take up Tesla 50%. Interesting, right? So just keep an eye on that. That's what these guys can do. The power is there. Okay. Google off the screen, Amazon now off the screen. These stocks suck. I keep telling you. When they announced the split, they destroyed the stock. Can't be played. If you want to buy the stock, buy the stock. But Amazon, it doesn't work. You buy the option, and we bought some options, and they went up 30 cents. So you buy something, I understand percentage-wise it's okay, but that doesn't work for me. Okay? If you buy something at 94 cents and the stock goes $1.50 in your favor, $1.50, and times that by 30, by 20, the split, so you have 30 points, and you make 20 cents. So are you going to sell at 20 cents? If you're not going to sell at 20 cents, it's time to take it off your screen. Okay, if Bitcoin, there's a risk. There's a risk in coin too. I really don't understand why BlackRock started using coin. I really don't understand that. Let me tell you, certain things companies do can forever destroy a company. What are people going to do? If, say, somebody goes in there and buys a bunch of Bitcoin, or let's say Bitcoin would have created tomorrow and goes to 10,000. And those people call up BlackRock and say, I want to get out. And the BlackRock guy calls the coin desk or whoever, trying to get them out. And they just decide, we don't do customer service. F you. What do you think happens the next day? What do you think happens? Very interesting, right? Because let me tell you, if you call up your broker and Tesla is at 900 and you tell him to sell and you give him, let's say, give him 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And Tesla is still at 900. And then it goes to 800 that day. He owes you 900. I'm just telling you. Okay? So that's what I know. For today. I really don't see anything else. But today it's all about AMAT. Watch AMAT. If AMAT goes positive, the market can recover. If AMAT doesn't, we go lower. But it's a little bit more rare to go positive today. A little bit more harder. Because there's a risk in Bitcoin. If it takes out 19,000, it's going to completely collapse. So just know that. It got near 25,000. It couldn't get through. If it was going to get through 25,000, we could go to 28. Very interesting, right? And then we see. Bill says I have a Gemini account and the app won't open. No idea. But this is what they do stuff like. This is just, it's really insane stuff. Okay, it's really insane stuff. The memes also made people millions. Think about the kid with 22 million to 100 million. He made $100 million on BBBY. He's seen it coming, or he knew somebody, and somebody told him something. Very interesting, right? Very, 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 very interesting. It's interesting that all the techs are low. Now, if you heard some Fed comments yesterday, a bunch of Fed comments. We're going to keep going. We're going to do. let me tell you, the market will do better if we get a 75 hike than a 50. Okay? It will do better. So why will it do better? Okay? It will do better because the bigger the hike, the closer you are to being done. And if you're closer to being done, that's better. That's better. Then we can move forward. But today, I love ENPH 292.50s at the open at $1.25. You can get them at $1.25, and then it pops back up and it goes to 300. They go 1 to 7, 1 to 8. Very, very interesting. Because Bitcoin has nothing to do with solar and the program and all that other stuff, so it doesn't matter. But they're taking everything down. Let them take it down. And Tesla, 922. Has to get to 922. Yesterday, people asked me, Sam, are you getting in? Get in? No. So we did get in some, but we're buying way smaller. Now, I've been buying smaller for 2 reasons. One is we haven't broke up yet. And the other reason is, with my dad and all this stuff and the health, you don't know if you got to leave right away. So you can't have position. Have to trade to what's going on with you. If your wife is pregnant, I'm just making up stuff, and she's going to give birth today or tomorrow or the next day, you're not buying 100 contracts because you may have to go right away and you can't sell your position and it goes to shit. So you buy smaller. Have to know what it is. Okay? Once again, always build your account and play with profits. In and out, in and out. That's the market you have right now. Okay? Then we see. Okay? Okay, SPX down 40. SPX down 40. That puts it at 42.53. So technically it's lower. 42.42. You got 42.31. 42.09. 43.23 up. Way up there. NVIDIA never got to 192. It never got under 169. So no man's land. CMG, another interesting one today. This is kind of interesting too. If it opens at 1680.85, and he lets you buy the 1700s for under 2, and it pops back up 2 to 10. Very possible. Interesting play. Keep an eye on it. Land Research, watch this one. This one can go positive fast. If AMAT runs positive, this one's going to run positive. Like the 505. Okay. Avago. This was strange. It was up 20. Day before it's down 16. It's up 20. Very interesting, right? Great. So let's see what happens there. 562. PNW and No Man's Land. This is between 480 and 523. Nonstop. Crowd back down, got to 202, back to 190. Carvana failed because it's going to fail. All the memes are failing. If something like BBBY happens, all the memes are going to fail hard. Okay? Deere 352, 361. Amazon 138, 142. Coin 74, 71, 82 on the upside. CRM earnings on Wednesday needs 192. MDB can't get out of its own way either. It needs 362 and then 391. Snowman 172, 176. Moderna, very nice play. We caught the 150. If you sold them and rolled and then sell the roll, you did okay. Very nice trade. Look, if the government buys $10 billion worth of vaccines and then they don't buy any, you're about to fall off a cliff. Okay? Know that. Unless you come up with something else. 142, 128. NOW. How about last week it's spiking, moving $5, $6, $8 at a time, and now it doesn't move. Isn't that interesting? 491. Tesla, 922. CSIQ 46. ENPH 303, 309. First Solar 121, 123. Breakout. MicroStrategy 271. Very interesting on MicroStrategy, because if Bitcoin were to break this weekend under 19,000, this thing will open at 250 next week. That's what we know. That's what we know. We know. That's what we know. Okay, everybody have a great trade day.